Read Reading lesson. John and Cliff's funny camping adventure. John and Cliff had been planning their camping trip for weeks. Early on Saturday morning, they packed their backpack, fishing rod, a blue tent, warm blanket, a picnic basket full of fresh fruit, and all the camping gear they needed. They couldn't wait to spend a night in a peaceful forest. After a short hiking, they found a beautiful campsite beside a sparkling river. Tall trees surrounded the area. Colorful birds sang cheerful songs, and a cool breeze made the forest feel fresh and relaxing. Let's set up the tent first, John suggested. Within a few minutes, the boys had pitched their bright blue tent. Cliff spread a large blanket on the grass while John placed the picnic basket nearby. They built a safe campfire and hung a lantern from a tree branch. Perfect, Cliff smiled. Now let's catch some fish. The boys walked down the river with their fishing rods. They patiently wait as the fishes line floating on the calm water. I think I have one, John shouted. His fishing rod bent, and soon he pulled out a large silver fish. Cliff quickly caught another one. While having a delicious dinner tonight, they laughed. As the sun slowly disappeared behind the mountains, the sky turned orange, pink, and purple. The boys cooked the fish over the campfire and enjoyed their meal while listening to the sound of the forest. After dinner, they roasted marshmallows, told funny stories, and watched thousands of bright stars appear in the night sky. When it was time for bed, they cheerfully packed away most of their food. However, they accidentally left the basket of fruit outside of the blanket, on the blanket. Good night, John. Yawn. See you in the morning, Cliff replied as they zipped up the tent and quickly fell asleep. Not far away, a family of playful monkeys was watching everything from the trees. The oldest monkey sniffed the air. Do you smell that? He seems to say. The younger monkeys looked towards the picnic basket. Inside were bright red apples, sweet bananas, juicy orange, and purple grapes. One brave little monkey quietly climbed down the tree. He carefully lifted a banana. Nothing happened. Soon another monkey grabbed an apple. Then another picked up some grapes. Before long, the whole monkey family was happily enjoying a midnight feast. They sat on a rock, swinging from branches and even balancing fruit on their head while eating. One tiny monkey accidentally rolled an orange across the campsite, making the other chase after it. They had so much fun that they forget to leave any fruit behind. Just before sunrise, the monkey disappeared into the forest, leaving only a few bananas, peels, and empty fruit stems behind. The next morning, birds chirped loudly outside the tent. John stretches and unzipped the tent. "Good morning." Then he suddenly stopped. "Cliff, come here." Cliff stepped outside and looked around. "The fruit basket is empty," he gasped. "What happened?" They looked everywhere. There were monkeys' footprints in the soft ground, banana peels near the basket, and a few grape stems under a tree. John started laughing. "I think we had some hungry visitors last night." Cliff laughed too. "I guess the monkeys enjoy our picnic more than we did." The boys imagined the monkeys having their own midnight party and couldn't stop laughing. "Next time," John smiled, "let's keep our food inside the tent, or hang it high in the tree," Cliff added. After eating breakfast, John and Cliff decided to leave the forest exactly as they had found it. They collected every piece of rubbish, folded the blanket, packed the lantern carefully, put away the fishing rod, and took down the blue tent. They made sure the campfire was completely out by pouring water over the ashes until everything was cool. Before leaving, John looked around proudly. "The campsite is clean again," Cliff nodded. Good campers always protect nature. As they walk home through the forest, they smile at the unforgettable adventures. They had caught fish, slept under the stars, met some very clever monkeys, and learned an important lesson about camping. They couldn't wait to return for another adventure, but next time they promised to keep much closer eye on their fruit.